Wow, you're so crazy for saying that title. Wow, you're so insensitive. Look, guys, I know. Bear with me, okay? Bullying works, and it worked for me. And I'm gonna share my story because not many of you know what I've been through, and I want to share that with you guys before you guys cancel me in the comments. Okay, so let's start it out with me back in high school. I went into a school that was top 5 in the state. So obviously that, right? Me going in with a big ego and that, and I was older than everyone else because I repeated year 5. Now, I never really suffered with this sort of difference in primary school because when I told people, they're like, oh, right, you're just older than us. That means you're more mature, right? Like, you're so much more better and, greater than all of us because you seem like a mature dude. I told everyone in high school, right? Well, not everyone, when I was asked to. And to say that shit didn't hit the fan is an understatement because God bloody damn it. I was, well, how do I even say this? Harassed, not tortured, but yeah, harassed with this fact every single day for 5 years. And how many days did we go to school? Like 290, 300 days? Yeah, 300 days a year. So you can imagine, it was pretty dang bad, right? It was really bad. And obviously I look back and I laugh because how soft I was back then. But when I was a little year 17 when he quit, I was like, damn, people are bullying me? Wow, everyone sucks, right? Why am I like this? Why are people bullying me over a small thing? And I'm right, I'm 100% right. Why would people focus on my age when there's so many more things that make me who I am, right? And I think the issue was, it was one thing, I just tried to fit in with everyone because even beside knowing the fact, I just tried being, friends with everyone, which wasn't realistic. But also, I kind of tried to make a fool out of myself to try and get attention to get people to like me. And obviously, we know this. When you seek validation from other people, people just aren't gonna like you, right? They're not gonna like you. Like, it is what it is. I dealt with it for 4 to 5 years, and I don't want to get too dark here. I did have suicidal thoughts. I did. Like I was in a lot of pain. What else do I say? That's when I was crying. I was like, why did I go to this school? Why am I suffering with all of this? Why is this all my fault? Why does everyone look at me this way? Why? And not only was I showing it academically, my grades started to slip because of it, because I was taking it so much to heart. My physique also, because you guys may know this, but I'm technically an online fitness coach, but I've gotten my physique now into this state because of my mental toughness. But back in high school, I didn't have that. So pretty much everything got to me, and I got to the point where I got to my heaviest. I think I was like 80 kilograms at my peak, and damn, people could notice. I was getting called pregnant day in, day out. When are you gonna lose the belly, Ishraq? When are you gonna lose that 6-month pregnancy? Looking back, it was pretty bloody funny. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it was really, really funny. But then again, Softy Ishraq took it as if like, oh wow, people are bullying me. They must be bad. And I mean, look, I'll say this. Bullying sucks, okay? If you're getting bullied, I truly understand what you're going through. It sucks every day. Having to go through the same old bullcrap. You just getting picked on endlessly. Like the clown mask that you're wearing. Well, metaphorically, obviously, because you're being targeted, right? You're being targeted endlessly. Maybe about something that you cannot even change, right? Maybe about a simple misunderstanding. Because I've had many small misunderstandings in high school with other people, and it got dragged on, right? At one point, I was getting told I was a pedophile just for talking to other girls that were, in our grade. But obviously, because I'm like, I think, I was the oldest guy in the grade. I was getting called a pedophile for it, and it was tough for me back then. Now it's really not, because I've learned one thing. My dad said this, and he said this to me, and it was so true. Back then I didn't really listen to them, but now I really understand. What people tell you, it's only as bad as you take it, right? And now, right, with this whole social media gig I'm doing, I'm uploading YouTube videos, uploading TikToks, Reels twice a day. I've gotten a lot of hate comments, obviously, about pretty much everything, about my physique and everything, and not once has it ruffled my feathers. And not only that, some people have talked to me condescendingly. I've gotten treated a bit differently now that I've started doing something that's a bit different, and it's not gotten to me because I feel like I've kind of mastered the craft of just not giving an absolute damn, right? I've gotten a lot mentally tougher. Now, the reason for this is because I suffered so much in my high school years, like just mentally, physically, emotionally. It was all the big three. I just suffered to the absolute maximum when I was younger. It just made me so much stronger when I got older. And as I got older, as I developed a stronger mindset, I started to implement, just really not giving a damn and just doing what I want, because in my opinion, you live life once. And I feel like if you don't do what you truly love doing, and for me, it's always been content creation. I've always loved, trying to have an impact on people or making people understand my perspective. It's nice. Bullying actually work? Depends on how you take it. If you take people's insults personally and just take it to heart and think that everything they say is true, guys, 100%, it's gonna get to you and you're gonna suffer in life, right? But the moment you start just doing what you want with your life, ignoring the noise, cutting out everything that these people put their thoughts into you, and you have such belief in what you are doing that you hone in on that, you fully believe it, you fully trust it, and you do it, trust me, you're not gonna suffer, okay? And even if people still bully you for it, it's gonna create a mental shield. For me, it did. All that suffering that I went through in high school, I am every day thankful for it, because now nothing gets to me. I'm being serious. Nothing truly gets to me. What people say, what they think of me, what I wear, how I walk. I truly could not give a damn about what people think of me. And that is my greatest strength now. It used to be my greatest weakness. Now it's my greatest strength, because I don't care what people say. When I want to do something, I do it with my whole heart, and I try and get it done at all costs, regardless of what people think. And that's the reality, okay? So be you, be yourself. Don't let people get to you. And I know this is more geared towards an older audience. Obviously, if you're on the younger side and getting bullied, guys, please seek help. Seek a counselor. Seek any form of connection with another human being, your parents, a counselor, like I said, whatever that. But if you're on the older side, you have to understand that the world's cruel. The world's not going to want you to succeed. It didn't want me to succeed. And for 5, 6 years there, I didn't, right? I was the self-proclaimed loser of the school. I didn't have any aspirations, any goals. I had little blips here and there, but I never had something that I'm fully committing to consistently. This is the first time I've had something that I've genuinely wanted to commit to. So understand that it's okay. Look, we all have our own stories. We all have our own book. But in my opinion, the greater the suffering that you go through and the greater the comeback is, the greater the story, the greater your book becomes of the dragons you're gonna slay. Okay? I don't know why my door opened, but yeah, you get it. Hopefully, and for anyone that's getting bullied, seek help. That's all. Alright, hopefully you guys have a great day.